Yes, my name is Jasenia Ortiz, and I completed the program for Human Resources Management program. It's a great program. I was searching online. I looked at other colleges, like different ones. I live in Southgate. I looked at some near my area. And when I saw the program online for here, it was really affordable for me, for my pocket. And it was offering me the same or more things. So I give it a shot and I signed up for the Cal State Fullerton program. And I'm great. Yeah, so before I worked for safety and security hospitality for one of the biggest companies for the JW Marriott and Ritz-Carlton hotels. And we work very close with human resources, conducting investigations and kind of stuff like that. Being a security officer and supervisor, you do have interaction with a lot of things in the hotel, right? A lot of confidentiality and stuff like that, and you do a lot of reports, incident reports. So you do a lot of investigations with human resources. So I said, I want to give it a shot. I like human resources, but since I work a lot and closer to them, I wanted to learn a little more about employees law and everything, do's and don't do's, and the legal kind of part. So I was looking for the program when I started. Those were my intentions to learn a little more. So I went into the program. I learned. The teachers were awesome. I learned like so much. My experience was just so good that I started searching for human resources career because I wanted to get out of security. Somehow I ended up in the Department of Events, so which is a lot of food and beverage. So when I went to that department, the human resources course also did help me a lot with a lot of stuff with our guests and employees. And but the pandemic hit, COVID-19. It was horrible. So I didn't know what to do when I got laid off from my department, and all hospitality is being shot. They're starting back up. So I started looking online. I started working for a staffing agency for doing leasing consulting. Somehow I posted on my resume my certificate program, and now I'm assistant manager for a property. Now I'm doing properties because of the program, because it's not directly human resources, but we in the office do a lot of the everything I learned. Actually, I practice here, so that's where I'm at now. Now I deal a lot of incidents still, but this time I do it with tenants, residences who live in the areas. So every time we have an incident, the program did help me in develop, and I know what to say and not to do. But the teachers were able to explain me everything and guide me through, give me recommendations through some websites that I could learn a little more. Because the program is extensive, but you still have to practice a lot, and you still have to do your part as well.
What advice do you have then for professionals who are considering taking the program? So from two sides. So one, coming from someone who doesn't have any experience in HR, but then now since you are a professional yourself, what is your advice also for people who are in the HR profession who want to take the program?
Oh my God, it's a good advantage that they could do, because probably being in human resources, you know everything. But when you go to the program, and if you keep taking classes through, new innovation, because, laws are always coming back and forth, it's better to learn. So even if you're a professional, the program does help you a lot just to get updated and learn more.
Mm-hmm. So it really is like professional development, like continuing education, then you're always learning something new.
Yes, of course.
And then if for someone who's not in HR at all and they're looking to switch careers, do you have any advice for them going into it?
Oh, just like me, my advice would be learn as much as you can and keep innovating, and don't give up. For example, in my case, I didn't have no human resources experience, and now I'm here where I practice everything. Like, I'm not directly working with human resources, but part of my job, half of my job has to be with human resources. So, keep learning, take the program, don't think about it, just go ahead and do it. And it's good to know. My grandma used to say one thing: you could lose everything in life, but the knowledge that you learned, you'll never lose it. It always stick in your head.
Cool. Well, it seems like you have a real passion for it, just because you guys seem to have a true passion for the knowledge that is HR, and it's cool that you've been able to apply it throughout every step of your career so far.
Every single career. Yeah, it's good. Even in my own life. It was amazing. what you learn. And then you see people from different, people from different, and then you get to meet people and you all share the same maybe ideas.
Did you say then the people that you met, were you able to add them to your professional network after? Like, would you say it's a good networking opportunity too?
I did. I was able to, actually add them to LinkedIn, and we keep communicating, and that's how we know who's working in the field, who's not.
Nice.
Hostage bulletins is so great. Don't think about it. Don't doubt it. Just go ahead and do it.